is going on, guys? Brent here. It is time for another season here at 81 Speedway. This is the season opener. We have we got ourselves a sign right there. We got a designated parking spot this year, and you can see right there we're already utilizing our new spot. We got some great things coming on this year. The car's going to look a little bit different. I'm going to show you guys that here in a second. Got a little surprise for you there. We've been working on it. If you guys haven't seen it on our Facebook page, if you guys seen it on our Facebook page, you saw it first, but this is going to be the first look at it, of what our car is going to look like. We got a primary sponsor this year. They wanted some colors on there, so we got some colors. So you guys going to see that here in a second. But this is the first race of the year for us, and it's the first race for 81 Speedway. Well, they had the World of Outlaws last weekend, but the first weekly points race is tonight. So we're going to be racing tonight. They had a traveling series that was going to be racing here, but they canceled because there was a threat of rain. Luckily, that rain did not come, so it's going to be the weekly classes tonight, and we're going to be doing some some weekly racing like we usually do. First race of the year for us, first race of the year for the track. Should be a lot of fun, so let's get to it. Brand new colors for the car this year. We got some orange and black. This car looks really good. So it was took me about 2 or 3 days to actually get this thing painted. Painted it with some rattle can, like we did last time with the maroon. Got nice bright orange on there. Of course, got our yellow 22s, can't miss that. Got a new primary sponsor, Heavy Duty Diesel. He's gonna be on the car this year. They paid for the primary sponsorship, which is the hood, and of course our quarter panel there. We also got an associate sponsor with Solco Brothers Trucking out of Larned, Kansas. They're going to be on the car this year, on the back and on the side right there. So some exciting things coming for the team this year. Some new colors, a whole new look. It's going to look really awesome. A little bit of a change of pace from the maroon like we had last year. It's going to take some getting used to, but I really like how this turned out. This is a nice bright orange, and it should be pretty easy to spot in the videos. Even got the YouTube channel there on our name banner this year, so hopefully that'll help us get some more exposure for the channel, get some more people aware of our channel, more aware of our racing vlogs we do every race night, and get some new eyes on there this year. So that's the goal. We're getting close to 500 subscribers, so we're trying to get close in on 500, and hoping that little banner there is going to get more people in those stands. Get them acquainted with our channel and get subscribed and get watching. No Austin 316 on the back this year. Decided to do a tribute to the YouTube legend Adam the Woo, who was a daily vlogger. He passed away just during this off season. Been a long-time YouTuber. I watched him for years and years and years. For those of you who don't know, he opened all of his videos with "Join me, shall you?" And so as a little tribute there, decided to throw that on the back of the car as a nice little in memorial for Adam. As it stands right now, we got about an hour before the drivers' meeting, so we have some time for some more cars to fill in. I think we have about 25 cars right now, 25 mini stocks that have gotten signed in so far. One nice thing about it is we actually have a dedicated, reserved parking space this year. So there's old Tyler right there. He's parked next to us. He got a reserved spot next to us as well. So we have a reserved parking space this year, so we don't have to worry about looking for a parking spot like we had to the last couple seasons. So that's going to be nice. In terms of mechanically with the car, there are some things that we're still concerned with this front end. We found out we need a spindle on that. We need a spindle on this right front, so we have not had the chance to get that actually properly repaired. So tonight the goal is to just kind of nurse it. It's a points race, so we have to be here tonight. The goal tonight is just to nurse it, get it home tonight in one piece without wrecking it, but without finishing so poorly that might as well not have been there. So that's the goal tonight. We don't expect a crazy well finish tonight. Don't expect to finish in the top 3 or top 5 tonight. My goal the goal tonight is just to get through the event and have a decent enough finish where we can put ourselves in a decent spot for points to start off the season. We got a long season ahead of us, so we don't want to fall behind, but we don't want to put the car at risk of getting hurt. So that's the goal today. The goal today is just to survive. We're third to go out. Third to go out tonight. Not too bad. Oh, good. Hey, buddy. Not too bad. Not too bad. We got another compact going right there. The 11A. Got a couple new faces here, so I'm curious to see how we run tonight. Like I said, the goal tonight is just to kind of survive. That's Cameron over there. He's driving the purple and green. It was the purple and green 7 car driven by Alex Yeager last year. That's that same car. He bought it, and he's going to be running that car this year, the 4V. All right, so they just had 15 minutes until the driver's meeting. One thing I noticed with this orange and black, our General Lee matches in the seat there. Little April riding along, she got spray painted a little bit more paint. I should have painted, or should have masked it off when I painted her, but whatever. A little bit of overspray, it's all right. So instead of our dash is all kind of messed up a little bit because we're in the process of eventually going to be replacing that. So I also know the car's name right there on the A-pillar. So of course, I don't know if you saw or not, got Asana right there. Character from SAO, which she's named after. They came by, gave us our inspection sticker, so we're cleared. We're ready to go for 2026. And it's orange too, it matches the car, so that's kind of funny. What about you? How you thinking tonight?
Well, good day of racing.
About 15 minutes before driver's meeting here, and this is what the conditions look like. See, we've got some wet spots right here. It's pretty wet still, but they've worked it in quite a bit, at least more than I thought it was going to be. It's pretty cold today. It's not like cold. It's probably in its mid-50s today, but it's probably going to be the coldest race we're going to have all year. I say that, but it's Kansas, so Kansas got some crazy weather and some pretty bipolar weather. Every state says that, but it really is. You could get all 4 seasons in a week here, so especially early on, April, springtime, coming into summer, it can really factor in. So I'm gonna guess this is probably gonna be the coldest race of the year, but you never actually know with the state. I put the Gadsden flag on the back, and you can see it's super crooked on there. And I didn't realize how crooked it was until I slapped it on there, and I was like, man, I want to take it off because it's really bothering me, but at the same time, it just kind of looks like a slap sticker on there. So I don't hate it. It was just one I bought at AutoZone, so I could always take it off and replace it with another one. So it's not the worst deal in the world, but it bugs me every time I see it. Alrighty, driver's meeting just wrapped up. Drivers are starting to line up for hot laps. We're going to be third to go out in the order tonight, so we got just a little bit of time before we go. I want to give a quick shout out to my mom for for patching up the fire suit. We got our IMCA stuff for the Cavalier races we're doing this year. Chevrolet, Honda, USRA. So we got a little something on there tonight for this year for the fire suit. That's pretty cool. Soko Brothers, of course, our secondary sponsor, gave us a hat. It matches the fire suit, so that's pretty cool. So you'll see me wearing that all year. Alrighty, it is just about time for hot laps, so I'm going to start getting strapped in, get ready to go. We're going to make sure this steering is going to be okay for tonight. We're here regardless, so regardless of how it turns out, we're running, but I really want to know what to expect. So we're going to do some hot laps, go out there and get ready and turn a couple laps and feel it out. So next thing you're going to see is us rolling out for hot laps. just wrapped hot laps and it feels fine. You know, it doesn't feel out of the ordinary, doesn't feel anything weird. We still have that popping sound. I'm sure you could, I know you can catch it in video because when I was in the practice session a couple weeks ago, you could hear it then. So you can definitely hear it in video, so it's still there. But once we get green, I mean, the car feels perfectly fine. So I feel a bit more confident now about it than I was a little bit ago. So we're in heat 1. We start inside row 3 in heat 1. So I don't know. I don't exactly know what that means for us yet. The goal tonight is just to avoid a B. So I think we're looking good right now. It feels all right. It doesn't feel out of the ordinary. So the other hot laps for the other mini stocks are going right now. So we'll get that. Once hot laps are wrapped up, we'll do pre-race, and then we'll start our first heat races. We are third in the lineup. I am in the first heat of, I believe, 3 mini stock heats, and then we have a B feature. So the goal right now is to avoid getting in the B. Get enough to get ourselves in the feature, and one less thing to worry about. Got the fans going?
I turned it on a minute.
Letting it cool?
I just turned one on.
Yeah. When they came in for tech inspection, they told us that we're going to need to get some rubber bits, some rubber protective covers for the terminals, so it doesn't arc if the battery like touches it or something like that. Which easy enough fix. They're going to let us slide with it without them this week, but in a couple weeks we're gonna probably check again to make sure that we actually did get that done. So easy enough fix. Are rolling out. That's their first heat right now. They only have 2 heats, so there's one more race between us and that one there. I'm in heat 1 for the mini stocks, starting 5th. So it's time to start getting ready, go out heat racing for the first time in 2026.
that car. And it looks like it's running into the face of Roy Reinhardt out of Catoosa, Oklahoma. Goes over there in turn 2.
Here while we have a pause in the action. Looks like we're getting the car set back now on fours here.
Hey, you want to interview?
Absolutely.
Sure, let's do it.
Trying to take care of that scene there in turn 2. Michael, what do you got?
We've seen you out here before. How's sight been for you?
So far, so good.
Probably you should step up.
So far, so good.
It's cut now. You might step, microphone's cut down a little bit. You would say so far so good.
So far, so good. We're dealing with a little bit of a steering issue coming from just one of the results from getting caught up in a wreck at the very end of last year. So we're trying to get that resolved, just trying to nurse it, get as much points we can tonight. Other than that, car's running pretty good. Feels pretty good right now. The tracks worked in pretty good. Got a new sponsor on the car, brand new colors. We had that maroon color last year. This year we got that nice orange and black. Heavy duty diesel came on board, so they were awesome enough to come on board this 22 car. And so we're gonna have some fun this year. And man, 81 Speedway is a great racetrack.
Best of luck to you, Brent. Good job. Good luck for your race here.
fifth in the heat race. There was a red flag. I guess somebody flipped over in turn two. Somebody flipped in turn two. I think they said it was a 78, so hopefully he's okay. They loaded him up in the ambulance and took off, so hopefully he turns out all right. But so that was a little bit scary. But started 5th in the heat race and finished 5th. So not ideal, but I think it should be good enough to avoid the B main, so that's good. But now I'm gonna go and see this heat race and make sure Tyler makes it in. Unfortunately, we are in the B main tonight, so that sucks. But it is what it is. The top 12 transfer, I think we start 3rd in the B, so you know, we're start 3rd in the B right behind the 4V of Cameron. So we're in a decent spot to make it, but I was really hoping to avoid going to the B main tonight. But hey, it is what it is. We'll see the rest of these heat races, and then we'll go from there. All right, they're calling for us, so didn't have much time, so time to get ready already. B feature time, we're starting 3rd, top 12 make it in. And I think there's 14 gonna be running, so time to get going.
Side by side here at the front, seeing if they work into 1 and 2. Happy and Cox, side by side. So once again, listen to the main
Tyler Griffiths right here in this 27 got a terrible start at the beginning, but got everything.
Well, there's the culprit. Wheel broke. Oh yeah, the whole center just busted. God damn it, man.
I thought the whole hub came off or something.
Oh, I bet. Fuck me, man. There went our paint. Our new paint. Not that that's a concern, but God fucking damn it, dude. I am so mad. I am so mad, dude. I tried. I mean, look at that. It just busted right out. There's nothing I could have done. Absolutely nothing. That sucks. Well, we got a new wheel on there, but it doesn't matter for tonight. We didn't make it to the feature because of this broken wheel. What an unfortunate way to end tonight.
Got some time waiting for some of the
It was running good too.
down here to the front
It was running great too.
coming up here at the 81 Speedway. April 11th, 81
It was running
Speedway.
fantastic, and it didn't even give me a warning. It just fucking went.
April 18th, Spring Fling will
I am-
be going on.
I am
Well,
fucked.
if you want to take my spot, I'll let you.
All five
It doesn't
level
work
classes,
like that.
the
You paint
Ultra
27
FFA,
on it.
That's right, Model 5.
Yeah, I know. I just
Super stocks.
no power.
Treasure hunt.
all that work
Stock tuners and now it's our stock cars and
getting it
that.
ready, and it just for it to end tonight like that is so annoying. And that sucks.
Not like OEMs.
We went out for fan appreciation night. It's awesome to see the fans of 81 Speedway come out to support us. do what we love to do, despite us. Sometimes it's like a love-hate relationship. You love to do it, but sometimes it ends up in like this. The good news is the car's not hurt. It's fine. It was just a broken wheel, but they towed me off and didn't have a hot bit for the B feature, so I couldn't, change the wheel, go back out. We're done for the night. So they said we had to get a couple. There was 2 cars, I think, that had to transfer, or only one car that wasn't going to transfer. And of course, when we had our tire go out and they towed us away, we were that one car. So we missed the A feature tonight. Definitely unfortunate. Not a great start to the year, but we'll bounce back from this. It's a long year, long season, so like I said, the car's not actually hurt. It's just a broken wheel, and I guess we have to look for a little bit better wheels, because these ones apparently are not it. It's the second wheel in a row we've broken now, so it sucks. It really, really, really sucks. How's it feel to watch our feature from the sidelines?
It's only 9-1.
I know, but it sucks having 2 cars sitting there that should be out there right now. Right there, that's what we're racing. Could have been a top 10 night for us tonight. But unfortunately, I thought they were going to pull a bumper off, but I guess not. But apparently, steel wheels are not fun on the right side, so lesson learned, we're going to get some of them. Just happened. Returning this boy in. What a disappointing night, honestly, but it's a long season, and it is what it is. Frustrated doesn't exactly describe how I'm feeling right now. I'm beyond frustrated. Had a lot of high hopes coming into this year. Tonight we really were just kind of expecting to kind of keep it together and just get through tonight, and unfortunately the steel wheel had a bit of a different idea tonight, and that made all the difference. That steel wheel broke on me in the B, and if the thing that sucks is if it would have just held on through the B feature and then got into the A and then broke in the A main, it obviously would have sucked still, but we would have a better position points wise. So now we're getting 50 for just showing up, and we're not getting anything for the feature, for the A feature, even though we had a at worst top 10, at best top 5 car tonight. So even with the broken suspension, you know, that's the thing that sucks the most about it. You know, is you know, it's one thing if we didn't have any speed, but it's another thing when we have the speed, we have the ability to run up there, run well, and it just, something beyond our control happens. That's part of racing though, so I guess I can't get too upset about it. It's just kind of part of the deal, but man, it sucks. We're just bringing Coleman's car. It was fun racing with her a little bit in the K race. Here. Oh, here goes Cameron.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, you have a good one, man.
Yes, sir. You too, man.
See y'all in a couple weeks. Here goes Cameron. Had a pretty good run tonight. Ran pretty well. Could have been up there with them, but unfortunately our steel wheel had other ideas. So part of the game. There we go. V-main money, $40. Which makes you wonder, would I have gotten a little more had I gotten in the A-main? Because $40 is what it usually is for just running the feature. So I don't know if it's a little bit different or if it's just going to be 40 regardless. You know, outside the top 5 at the in the feature. I don't exactly know, but at least we got something out of it. You know, that'll pay for gas home, I suppose, partially. I mean, gas prices have gone up. I'm not going to get into that, but gas prices have gone up. So at least it's something, you know. But we're going to be hurting in points. We're going to be hurting in points for basically going to be recovering from this tonight. But the good news is a lot of guys in front of us in points right now, the other guys that's out here tonight are not regulars at 81 Speedway. They're just out here because it's a season opener, and there's like some Hornet guys that are like in this Hornet, like Midwest Hornet Racing Division or whatever the hell. Like Rustin Allen, the 22A's in that. Drake Yeager, he's also in it. So, you know, those guys are going to be doing that tour, and this is just a stop on that tour. So some of those guys that were there tonight, you're not going to see a whole lot of in the future. There goes the 11A right there. He had a couple of incidents in the feature, but get the car together at least. But at least he ran the feature. You know, that's more than we can say. That's going to wrap it up tonight. You know, sorry to end the racing vlog on a sour note, but you know, you're gonna have ups and down nights, and this was definitely a down night for us. And unfortunate, but the good news is the car is not hurt. We have lessons learned. Let's replace those steels with some aluminums, and it's just one of those things where it's like, hey, we're still a young race team. You know, we this is my second full-time season, third season overall. You know, third season's in a race car overall, the second full-time season. So these are things that we're just going to learn over time, and so I can't beat myself up too much for it. I can't get too tore up about it. Just gotta keep our head up, gotta move on, and keep going, because that's the only thing we can do at this point. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna end the video here. See you guys. We don't have a race next week. We have an off week, so we're gonna use this opportunity as a chance to go and actually work on the car, get that spindle fixed, get aluminum wheel, because apparently now that's what we're going to need on that side. Now I'm just thinking about just getting 2 of them, replacing both right sides with the aluminum wheel, get that spindle, that lower control arm, all that suspension stuff fixed, and we'll be back in 2 weeks, and we'll try to recover, see if we can't run up there with those guys. That's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.